All right. I think we're live here now. All right. Welcome to super late cast for North American people. I think this time is like only good for Australians. So I assume we got a lot of Aussies in chat.
The
um,
Australians and the European guys, I think.
yeah, a few of the
This is
European guys as
early
well.
morning for early morning for Europe, I think.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see here. We should bring all English because yeah. So we have Connor versus Michael. Connor, commonly known as Boats Don't Sink, or mostly known as Boats Don't Sink. He does a lot of YouTube content, and he didn't top last season, but the season before, I believe he did top, and I don't know if he went to Worlds or not.
Oh,
But and then Michael, I believe last season, I know he topped 8 in Australia. I don't remember what his place was, but he's playing one of the few players that plays the spicy 1500 counter that sends vanilla level 0 from clock to stock. So this will be an interesting game. Both players playing somewhat unique-ish decks. So yeah, you guys have anything to say before we jump in?
Uh, Looking forward to this. Is we got some spicy decks going on here on both sides. Connor's level 0 lineup is certainly lacking, and his level 1 climax combo is different than most of what you'd see in a Sunshine list.
Yeah.
Whereas Michael's playing the really spicy quote unquote heel counter SAO. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this plays out.
All right. Yeah. Sweet. Jason telling you to go to bed, man. We're too old now. All right, let me let these guys know that they can start playing.
okay. I kind of just got back. Internet's really good.
All right, hey, you guys can start. All right, sweet.
So, looking at Connor's list, I think it's pretty high chance we're going to see him clock draw past turn and then eat a level of damage. I would not be surprised to see Connor literally go from like 0-5 to 2-0 every single game.
God damn.
I'm just
That's a little rough. See,
I'm just being honest.
Look, I played 13 zeros.
Since he's only playing 12 zeros, he's bound to open. He's bound to just tri lane every single game on his opening hand, right?
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
say this like 13-0. So what happened if your opponent played like an anti-runner? What did you do?
I ignored the anti-runner and ran away from it for a turn. But honestly, I know Connor doesn't have the lineup, but usually, you can drop anti-runner plus Yoshiko runner to bump it to 4K and usually beat most anti-runners, right? But Connor's list does not play any anti-runners, which is kind of surprising. Oh my god, the train.
The only 4-0s he's playing in the 0 lineup is the Yohane runner and just the Con on top check.
Ooh, we actually just saw something really dank. He committed the 500 power assist behind his drop searcher because Connor can only trade with a 2-5. He cannot actually kill a 2-5.
You're actually right. Yeah, I thought you were memeing for a second.
No.
Yeah,
I
I'm
legitimately was looking at the list, and I'm like, damn, it's really cool.
To be fair though, Connor can, if he's like on the luckier end, if he has double runner. No, there's one. Do we have the second runner, Connor?
He's acting like he had a second card in his hand that he could play, but we know he didn't.
Yeah. I was like, if he did have 2 runners, he can technically kill that thing.
Yeah. Now Michael just has to try field 2Ks, kill the runner, and pass turn, and then I don't think Connor can come back. Or he probably attacks like twice, right? He probably gets Connor to like 0-5.
0-4, 0-5 would probably be like the most ideal. Probably 0-4.
0-4 if you want to be extra safe. Connor plays the one of the Dia, right? So I don't know if he's ever looking for an out for that, but
I'm looking to see if this guy can just like present, if Michael can just present like 2-5s in every lane, Connor will be in a very bad spot.
it's okay. He's gonna present 7-5s instead, I think. But yeah, I mean, presenting that kind of board, especially with out the 3/5 anti-runner that Sunshine runs, it's kind of annoying. Hopefully, Sunshine can get out of the level 0
Oh,
game.
wait.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I guess he didn't open any of his zeros.
Yeah.
Or like any of his 3Ks, I mean.
Yeah.
Direct.
Is there any reason why he wouldn't like try to snipe the runner?
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a mistake there. Just rearrange the field so that if he whiffs, he can kill the runner. Because obviously, looking at Connor's list, you should know he just runs 12-0, so like it's not always very good chance to be able to field.
Maybe he doesn't believe in the voodoo magic that I do, where it's like the runner's always gonna whiff. Maybe he just assumes the runner's gonna hit, so like why waste time moving a card around?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know the trick of just asking your opponent, "Would you like to fail your run?" And then your opponent always fails a run after that. So, but yeah,
He cancels on 3. That's pretty good.
That was also interesting. We got to see 2 anti-change counters too on that cancel. So
Discard 1 for hand there. That's a little oof.
yeah, very telling that he has no zeros. But I think at this point it doesn't matter that much because next attack's going to just send him into range of being able to be level 1.
I mean, but like if you're the standby deck, wouldn't you like try field?
18 hands.
I guess. No, because if you swing for 1, like you can just like destroy Connor, right? Like if you swing for 1, kill this runner, pass.
He's actually in trouble, and then on the follow-up turn, you can slam.
Then you slam the what is it in this deck?
You just had a gold bar.
Yeah, you just slam the gold bar then, right?
Yeah,
You get the maximum punish.
that would be really nice actually. Oh no, for a second
Here it comes. Let's see. Does he have one more beater? One more beater. Just get that swing for 1.
If Michael also sacks into like another 1/1 and puts it in front of the support, it's really hard for Dia to like get any pluses off this field, right?
Yeah.
It looks like he's only playing 3 silicas, so I don't know how likely that would be. I don't know if it's.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
The
This
true
is OP.
vanilla.
Start of combat.
Okay, yeah. So the runner dies in every lane here. Oh, and he mills a
Mills a
climax. Actually, kind of good here because then if this damage sticks, you can get out of level 1.
He just swings once with the he doesn't.
Oh, he got the gold bar. He got the gold bar to slam next turn. Wait. Oh, he attacked the open spot. Why?
Yeah.
I just think like
probably a bit of a play. Just knowing his deck list there, the fact that Connor hasn't been able to present anything there, that's
I don't have any targets.
I think that's a little big. Does he have another 1/1 silica?
he doesn't.
He doesn't. Yeah, there's nothing really to stand by out at this point.
Which we look. He just double triggered. One was the gold bar, so that means he lost 3 climaxes. Right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, the gold bar blind select the climax. You got it.
I see that you're feeling the 1 a.m. It is 2 a.m. where I am. So.
All right. So Connor's list actually only plays yellow, blue in the level 1, so he has both colors. So he's pretty set for his level 1 game here. He has 2 reverse targets, which is good. So hopefully he can get, fill up his board here and then double combo with Dia.
Yeah, Connor's actually in a good spot now.
Yeah, that 1/1 AK though is just never gonna get removed until like level. Or actually, if he drops a Mari plus the 1K1 can get rid of the AK. But yeah, you can only basically trade, right?
But the Mari's a coin flip, so it's basically like.
Yeah, you
Not
get
really
a 50-50.
trade.
If it, it's a trade if it doesn't, hit. But I guess we'll see here.
I think it is very like sad on Michael's end. I don't think like many people look for the level lock punish like that.
Yeah,
but I think he should have, just because like this list plays like actually no zeros.
Yeah, if there's a deck you can take advantage of level locking someone at 0, it's definitely Sunshine. All right,
he got those 2 reverses.
The double Dia. This is part of the reason
Connor's-
why he plays so many levels, such a low count of level zeros as well for that combo. Since it's like on battle opponent reverse, middle top two, any level 1 or higher cards just go to your hand.
Oh, it's Kaban?
Yeah, it's the Kaban from before.
Oh, broken.
Used to
That
play this
card-
card a lot in Japanese. It was a lot of fun because it was like really fun to high roll with, but it's not super
It's
consistent.
really cool. You get to sometimes just like never have hand because you only top check zeros and
it's
climax.
never consistent, and like sometimes even if you +2, it's just like 2 cards that don't impact the board immediately, or like even in the following turn. So it's like it feels good and bad sometimes. It's
But he
just
plays-
basically Saki level 1 combo.
Wait, was he not able to commit more cards in his hand to the board? Because like these Dias get a lot of.
No, I'm assuming he left a soul trigger on top so he can side for some damage against the one. Yeah, and that's what he did.
Oh, good player alert.
Yep.
So
Takes
So
it,
this-
happens.
So because Connor like he entered hand like turn with like a 7-card hand clock through, so he's like 9, right? Like
yeah,
8 to
he's
9.
probably going to if he pluses
He's
too
gonna-
hard off of this. Double whiffs. So see, yeah,
Oh yeah, see, cool combo.
yeah. This
See, now
combo
he doesn't have
is
to play.
very
Now he
high
doesn't have
level.
to discard for hand size.
You're right.
Take 3.
Looks like Michael takes it all here. Let's see if he gets a double plus or not.
oh, that's sick
He
though.
got 1
Give it-
plus a ruby, which is at least a pretty decent card to pull off.
Because he went 9, so 5. So he's at 6-card hand now, right? Which isn't too bad, because like especially with the Mari bounce back, as long as he can finally hit a level 2 or higher in his 12 level 0 deck.
Mm-hmm.
How many level 2 or higher did he play? 6. Wait,
Yeah, I think it's 18.
it is 18.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but it's still only like 1 in 3 for it to bounce back, right?
Mm-hmm. We have the spicy play available to Michael next turn if he has any counters in hand. There is a level 0 vanilla in his clock, so
Ooh.
we're interested to see how this deck plays out. Because I remember a long time ago we talked about building this deck, Dean, and I like pulled all the cards out and we never actually built it and tested it.
Standby with the gold bar and this.
Standby gold bar and then the 1-0, yeah. And then like I think Michael topped in Australia with it, and I was like, holy crap! Like someone actually used this package, which is kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Weren't we talking about it when we made the meme video forever ago? Like,
Yeah, it was that season we were working on the standby list a lot. The one where we just like tore through all of America and like won all the events for teams.
Use the effects. Give this on reverse salvage.
The reverse to the silica. So Connor's losing his entire board this turn, which is a little unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
losing a lot of stock here.
Yeah.
I think he might be valuing to try to get through his entire deck, or like,
Yeah, I mean that's like fair.
But
But then, like, why do the on reverse salvage? Like, what's in the grave? I mean, I guess the counter's in the grave, right? That's pretty.
I
That's
think
pretty
he's
valuable.
probably I think he's probably like thinking about trying to get the counter to hand.
Yeah, because
especially
paying 1 stock for the
in-
counter in this case, right, is just like +/-0 on stock.
It's just a heal 0,
Yeah.
heal for 0 stock instead
yeah,
of.
the counter is just it's a pay one. Well, yeah, the counter refunds the stock that you would pay because the heal goes to stock.
So my waiting room has 5 climaxes, and I used the stock on the Imagi, which was a climax. Yeah.
Just counting the cards there. I think if everything turns out okay, I think that's looking to be like what 6? Yeah,
Front.
he's gonna have a pretty decent refresh going into this next step.
Ooh, I think this is wrong attack order. I think you should attack with the Kirito first.
Salvage.
The only reason being, I don't know how many standbys he's out, but like, if he triggers a standby now, where does he stand by?
Grabbing the vanilla.
Yeah.
Right? Like, does he
Yeah.
stand by over the 1/1? Does he stand by over the Amagi? Like, it's like the Kirito's the thing that you would want to stand by over.
Interesting that with off the salvage he got the vanilla, so maybe he's looking to clock that next turn, because he probably has multiple counters in hand by now, or at least has one, right? So he can either use one now and then cycle it next turn when he clocks the vanilla again.
Connor
Oh,
whiffs
that-
the corner, but that's pretty brutal.
Oh, Kit, you're right. That is a sick combo. You can like because he has one in clock and the counter in hand. Next turn, if he counters, he can
Start looping it basically.
Yeah, he can use the silica to salvage the counter back after clocking the vanilla.
That's a really cool interaction actually.
What a sick deck. This is actually pretty hype.
Oh, I forgot to include chat on screen. Our good boys chat need to be a part of
The very active chat at
at
2:17 a.m. in
2:17
America.
a.m. Eastern time.
Connor ate all that damage there, and he didn't
Yeah.
beat the Mari, so I don't think he's in a
Oh,
too
no.
great a
Well,
spot here.
the worst
Not
part,
only that, but is he 2-0, right? That's like the worst place to be for Sunshine.
He's just
Triple Azusa with no mill.
yikes. Okay.
He's got this, though. He's got
hand
this
not looking
climax.
good.
Actually about to change into the 2-2. That's hype. That's a lie, chat. He doesn't run.
There's a 2-2. What?
That
Yeah,
1-0
I don't know,
changes into a
Sunshine.
2-2 with a climax combo or something really silly. But yeah, I mean, Connor's hand right now probably is not super amazing. He had no like real time to sculpt anything, and
he whiffed all those top checks, right? So it's like,
yeah, and he got pushed to 2-0, which is like really unfortunate. Michael is
well, he was at
it just feels like he's in such a commanding lead. I was gonna say that like so you can never count Sunshine out, but when Sunshine can't drop their Chica Yo, like
well, I think he must have clocked drew into a couple of those or something. I'm not sure because he said when he clocked drew, he's like, I need playables, which is like kind of strange to me. Like you lose so much compression right there. Like what was he looking for? That he couldn't just wait a turn, right? Granted, I know he was a 7-card hand, so like what he'd have a 4-card hand after 3 attacks, but like he probably had 2 of those Azuses in hand, right?
he had one at least from the plus from last turn, but yeah.
Right. Do you want to know how many climaxes going down?
Well, I mean, like even one Azusa though, that should give you enough comfort of being able to put down 3 attackers, right?
Usually, yeah.
Like you should have. Like I don't know, like how bad his hand was like at the beginning. Like, did he clock draw into 2 Azusas? Because that's the only thing I think that would be like makes sense with that play, right?
Yeah, he might have. That sounds like most likely what happened here.
So otherwise, like you just take that's so many cards back in, right? Like he's so uncompressed now.
Yeah, like I said, like the problem with the Dia combo for the most part is that you don't have really any good opportunities to shape your hand, and you're kind of
You just get stuff.
You either nut really hard and get like a super amazing hand because you just like +6 off of your one turn, or you like get one of these turns where you get like nothing but like 1 card and it doesn't like change your hand at all.
Well, isn't there the weird like interaction too, where when you look at the Dia combo, right? Like you want to play a heavy level 1 and higher count, but because you're playing a level 0 count that's as low as Connor's, it meant that you go into the level 1 turn with like a big hand, but you want to sack a lot more hand, right?
Yeah,
Like you want your 2 Dias to plus you 4, but that meant that you had to like commit like quite a few cards to the board beforehand. But like you're playing a lot of cards that you can't commit to the board by then. Because we saw him like he wasn't able to put down like he was only able to plus 2 of 4 total.
Yeah,
when he went into his combo, right?
he plus 1 out of the 4, I believe. The first one whiffed. It was 2 level zeros. The next one's a 0 and a 1, which was the Ruby.
Yeah, but I'm saying but because of this hand size,
yeah,
because of his deck, he wasn't like even if he had hit 4 playables, like or 4 like pluses, he would have only been able to take 2. So it's like a weird it's a weird thing about the deck.
Yeah, for sure.
So it didn't matter if he sided or
Oh wait, Michael just took a lot of damage. What's going on?
it's just
Yeah, he just randomly ate a lot of damage, but
Did
I
he use
think
the counter?
Yeah. 2, 1, 3.
I don't think he used the counter there, did he?
no, I don't
No.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Still in a fine position though.
Yep.
Because like I think refresh fairly compressed, whereas opposed to Connor, who was not able to do so.
And of course, Connor cited cited it on one of those attacks.
Yeah, to deny the counter, right? It's unfortunate one of the Yos also went into clock. Connor's list does run 4 Yos. There's like no reason not to ever run 4 Yos, so I guess we'll see here. Whether he gets lucky and gets sent to grave, unless he has like the actual Rico setup in his hand, which I find very unlikely because of his level 1 plussing combo is just so random.
Now SAO can put down the strongest card in the game. Attack and Waves Asuna.
Oh
with
yeah,
their
turn
standby, and then just start memory shooting everything Sunshine puts on the board for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
2. Yeah, like especially getting rid of like all the rubies is like really powerful to like deny Sunshine a lot.
Mostly, I'm thinking of memory shooting Yos.
Yeah, that too as well.
That's going to happen, and it's going to be so disgusting.
Memory shoot the Yos though, you kind of need to have like a better, like stronger board setup to actually to be able to contest the Yos.
Well, he plays the Slayer behind the Asuna Assist. That's a really big card, Nico. I don't think you understand. That's 15K.
I wonder why Michael ended up clocking the 1-0 counter. Didn't he salvage the vanilla last turn? Wouldn't he?
Wait, yeah. What's going on?
And he just ditched another counter from his hand. Oh, it's stock. Okay, sure.
He thinks like doesn't. He's not going to beat it in the next coming like turns.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense because he was going to heal or whatever anyway. So.
No, I want to see that attack and waves come down because that's how you beat Sunshine, right? You just get rid of their Yos.
Yeah.
Hot take. I have a feeling that Yo's not even going to hit the board until level 3.
Well, yeah, because Connor's level 3 this turn, right?
Unfortunately, that might happen.
You're probably correct.
Does Michael still have a gold bar in his hand? Is he going to
No, it's got to be a standby, right?
Oh, standby? Well,
that's what I'm hoping.
No, he still has the gold bar, yeah.
Oh, another Amagi? I don't know. Like when stuff like this starts happening where you're Amagi and gold barring, it's a lot of stock.
I'm not sure on why he felt the need to Amagi there. It didn't seem really necessary. Maybe I'm missing. Maybe he wanted like potentially to like sack into standby and have better targets available in grave or something. But even still,
let's see
like,
how many.
I mean, he didn't have all. I don't think he did. I think like his deck speed is very low in this deck, right?
Yeah. Well, basically standby lists like this, and when you play SAO with this back row, you don't have much.
Wait, guys. Was that a gold bar? Was that a gold bar that he gold barred?
That was much earlier that he gold barred a gold bar.
Remember I told you that meant he had lost 3 climaxes that turn?
All right, you were right.
And you didn't believe me?
Wait, it's too late, dude.
It's proven. It's been proven.
All right, so he has the Leafa level 3 in grave now. So, he can, sack into a standby in the next 2 attacks would be kind of good because it's like 1,500 global in the front row.
Or you could, is that a front row card?
It is
a front row card.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in the front row to give power, though, right? Or does it? Is that an errata card in English?
I don't know. Let me look here. No, it doesn't matter where it has to be on the stage. It's all other cards gain 1,500 power.
Dang, they made like modern day versions of this profile just suck compared to this one.
Oof, gold bar.
Oh no, he's still triggering climaxes.
Ooh, unfortunate cancels here. Or fortunate cancels for Connor, that is. Ooh.
Oh, Connor's got this game.
Connor with the secret tech of triple cancel.
I think what we're seeing though is like Michael's just got that really slow deck speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like his only way of milling is a Magi and Drop Search.
Yeah, does he play? He does not have a one of Spammable Brainstorm. The deck always, I mean, standby lists like this usually
Play
suffer.
like, you know.
Yeah, they suffer from not always having a lot of stock to play with. And on top of playing Gold Bar, that kind of like limits it as well.
Yeah, normally SAO plays like the Rize or like they have to play like they have the draw 2 ditch 1 brainstorm and like other things to mill the deck. But yeah, this list has a lot of spicy targets to stand by into, but like no way to actually like, dig through the deck when
Yeah, when you get set into bad deck states,
yeah.
it's not very easy to reset with this deck.
Which is very unfortunate against Sunshine when they have like 9 stock, 8 stock, 8 stock. Sorry, Nico. I think Connor is actually about to like completely run over Michael.
Hey, Kit, if you can, would you be able to move like Connor's board, I guess, down slightly? On the stream, his stock isn't visible.
I can't do that. He'd have to do it himself. His stock is visible. Like it's just part of it's cut off a little bit.
Yeah,
You're talking about Connor?
a lot of it's cut off to where people might not be able to see how much.
No, they
stock
can
he
see
has.
it all. They can see it all. It's like very clearly how many he has there.
It's a level assist off of the Azusa. That's pretty. It's pretty strong.
All right, we get the Yo out, and he's still 2-2. This is pretty good. I think Connor's like back in an okay position.
Now here comes the second Yo. If he's a man, he'll do it.
If he dropped double Chica here, that would be pretty hype.
11-5.
Interesting thing to note, though, that Michael's list does not run anti-change counters, so he should
It
have...
doesn't. It's only counters for 1K.
Yeah, he almost has no fear here.
Let's see that level 3. Oh, just level 1. Interesting that he had Mari in hand and he chose not to top check with Mari first. I guess he really valued having the Kanan on board because I guess that's what he was looking for. Yeah, because like you said, he doesn't have much to fear here as far as powers go, right? So
Well, he's upset he can't kill the Zekin Yuki if it gets countered over. Because his card's only going to be 5K.
Like, currently... What? I don't know if I like this.
So what he just said, because you seem to... I remember you don't listen to audio, right? He can side attack the Sinon, but he can't side attack the Yuki. And
What is he siding for here?
Well, because
to keep the characters on board.
Yeah, because this Yuki counters to 6K, even with a 1K counter.
Yeah, and it's level 2 right now as well, I believe, right? So,
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a lot of damage.
I would just...
Oh.
This is really,
okay,
really...
game 3 or game 2. Wow. Game 3. Wow. We're not going to see a game 3. Not when we invited the Connor from Connor's English Corner into an English tournament. It was clearly unfair.
Hold on, I need to check my predictions now in the bracket. Did I have Connor winning this?
There's no way. You definitely saw this heel loop sound and you said, dang.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did say that because I have Michael winning this. All right, don't let me down, Michael.
Deck looks broken. He can heal. If he clock draws here, he could heal the stock on the backswing. I don't know. I feel like what Michael needed to do was he needed to have that Asuna engrave and use standby on that at level 2.
Yeah, that would have been a really powerful play, but he didn't have access to it, which kind of sucks.
And because he didn't do that, because that is not what happened. Also, has he refreshed yet? Is he 3-1 without refreshing?
I actually
Am I-
no, he
am I
did
missing
refresh
something?
once.
He has refreshed
Oh,
once.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, it is too late. Can't even remember when people refresh.
Usually when you play this game, you don't actually pay attention to your opponent. You just do your own thing. So
Holy
sometimes
sir.
even when I'm playing, I don't know how many times my opponent refreshed.
Yeah.
His board positioning here is almost kind of like making it out to be like he's just done trying to play like a standby focus game, and he's just about to go for that damage push.
Well, I mean, like, what is he supposed to do with standby right now?
Yeah, his deck isn't really built to like outlast people here, so I think he's just kind of, I need to push the damage, and maybe I live one more turn, and then I can close out the game if I push enough damage here.
The healer.
Establish the stock healer. Okay.
Try to play it with one stock, unfortunately.
Dang, unlucky.
We do see the new Elizabeth 2-1. I know in JP is a very popular card. It's a level 3 killer, 7k, gains 6k power when it fights level 3. So it becomes 13, and it has an accelerate effect as well.
Accelerate gains
1500, and then you blind stock 1, I believe.
Yes.
Alright, so we have a standby here.
And we have an Amagi as well.
Before Magi attack.
Is he gonna Muggy here?
I will see this before I forget.
Alright, standby that out first before he mills his entire deck.
No targets.
No targets,
Fail.
nice.
Find. That's really
Interesting.
Refresh of 7.
So,
on the pseudo bright side though. He gets to get rid of the yo.
he gets to get rid of the.
He gets
for
rid of
rest
the
of
Kana.
game. But now the problem is, how long? Wait, yeah, how long would that Yo even
Oh,
stay
wait,
on the
yeah,
board?
the-
'Cause I think this game is like over.
I think this game is generally over unless Connor takes some weird big packet of damage.
Even then, like, look at the board and the deck states. Like, poor Michael over here has like a 3-card. I mean, it's not a 3-card hand. It's probably like a 7-card hand. But he has no clock compression, no stock compression.
Combat?
Yeah. One thing though, I guess we should consider too is that if he randomly takes a vanilla as damage,
15k.
He can randomly heal.
he
Yeah.
could randomly heal, and like you can put Connor in a state where like I should like like it's either gonna be like I need to do 3 damage or 4 damage or something weird like that, depending on if he has the counter or not, and it makes like attacks awkward. So maybe that is something that could come up here. I wonder if he's going to use the effect on the burn one here, just so he can have targets in waiting room for standby if he triggers one. Guess not.
He does not.
Yep.
Is he gonna opt to memory shoot the Sazasa?
Trash.
Oh, he did not.
I feel like
Yeah, I
Why
feel
would
like
you memory shoot anything that's not a Yo?
well, because
it's extra deck manipulation, but I guess he might also be thinking along the lines of like, hey, I only have like one more turn on top of this, so this doesn't really matter.
yeah.
Connor's at a pretty comfortable 2-5. He can clock draw if he needs to. Probably doesn't have to, though.
So here's the play. You play this 1-0 Mari in your hand, top check a level 3. You overplay the Chica to grab the Chica to get Yo back.
Oh. What happens if there's not a level 3 on top?
Then
What happens if you don't have the Mari? Do you just play over the Chica and hope to sack? What would D-Kit King do?
God damn it. I mean, if you're really going for some sacky plays like that, you can play over the Conan back row and like loop it a little bit to like get like what 2 top checks.
Well, if you're a man, you can pay 3 encore to be able to do the top check again when you play over it again.
You're right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is he going to drop search for the
Interestingly,
Chica?
Ruby counter there, but I think Connor runs. No, he only
Oh,
runs.
there's the Chica.
Oh, oh no.
Oh, and then he just paid out another Yo too.
Yep.
Alright. Man, dude. Oh wait, never mind. I thought those Chicas were making Yo really big, but I forgot Yo's the one that makes Chica big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he top checked to level 0 here, so he's not going to be able to know what's going on for his burn damage. But I mean, he runs such a low count of level 0s. We'll probably see.
There's no way he could top check a 0, right?
Oh, he probably will, because that's what Sunshine does when it wants to lose.
I don't think he's gonna lose this game.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Very difficult because SAO player is once again going to be losing his entire board this turn.
Ooh, is the climax the right play there? That's a lot of damage for no reason.
Yeah, I think it is because
He can side the level 2 and the level 1 if need be, right? So he
And
can
Michael
see if 3
is
damage
not
goes through
very-
here. Yeah.
remember he refreshed with no clock compression. He only has 3 stock, maybe like 4 or 5 hands. So he's I think he's more favored to eat this.
Did you not remember the European cancels we've seen in these other games, Nico?
Well, good thing his opponent's from Australia.
Oh, you're right.
All right, this is where we reveal 0, of course, because that's what Yo does when you need to win the game.
Of course, when you need her the most, she refuses to pull through.
Well, this is for 4. That's a lot of damage. It means that he has no way to get exact lethal, right?
No, he can side for 1 on the last swing now because
No, it's for 2.
what?
Wait, isn't the last swing? Am I misunderstanding the
No.
board?
It's a 2-1.
The list is 1.
Oh, we left the 2-1? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Oh,
cancels
never
that
mind.
then.
He has to front now.
Oh, no, not like this. I'm so sorry that Connor lost this game.
11k, right?
Well, 13. She gains 2k from the Yo.
Oh, that's right. 4 for 3. Cancel.
Ooh, the
Oh.
triple cancel. So yeah, this is what Sal was hoping for, right?
This is actually what they had to have happen, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. This was like their quote unquote out to the situation, the really kind of situation they're in. So now they can
Triple
remove.
cancel.
They can most likely remove another Yo here, right? If they're only playing with 3 stock. We know he has a stock healer in hand, so he's able to field two soul beaters if need be, at least because he'll be able to gain the stock off of one of the level 3s, the early play Liz. We'll see what he gets here. Oh, see, he clocked the vanilla. I'm ready for that counter to win him the game, guys.
Literally Jupiter counter. Even better than Jupiter counter.
Yeah, Jupiter counter costs a stock.
How big is your?
Card
You
must stock.
stock. Yeah.
Also, it's like a 3-1. It's terrible. You can't even search it.
Oh man, how bad would you feel playing against this deck and then like you swing in and like 2 of those vanillas drop into the clock and you're like, oh no, my opponent has a 7-card hand and I don't know where the counters are.
How many climaxes?
Can't believe
That's
one is going to go for my next couple swings and heal for 2 that turn.
that's what I was kind of sad about when I saw this list. I'm like, why does he not play 4 vanillas?
Yeah, nowadays 3K is like almost like the new oversize. I like hate to
You know,
say.
I mean, like the vanilla's like, I mean, like just the ability, like late game, to have that as like cards in your clock. It just seems like really good, right? Like, it seems like you want more of those.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you not like try to shove 4 of them in there?
Yep. Like I said, we got a Liz here. He's probably gonna get a ditch, heal the stock. Just kind of awkward since it's the vanilla that's gonna heal the stock, so he won't be able to do that. Dank play, but does he have another Liz in his hand? The salvage Liz? How many?
I'm so
does he play?
confused.
He plays 2, right? So Might be playing that or something else. The only other thing I was like,
Wait, was that his hand?
I think so. Overcoming fear.
Wait.
Hmm?
Did I see his hand correctly? Was it 2 anti-damages?
Was it? Dang, if it is, yeah, he just fields the counter. He gives up on the Vanilla Hill plan.
Wait, I'm so confused here. So, I guess explain this to me. Why would you discard to heal the stock when you could use the counter to heal the stock on your opponent's turn?
Because I don't think he was able to answer his opponent's board.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, healing now, like, you still have to cancel everything, right?
For 3.
Well, it doesn't matter. Connor's dead. I don't even know why I'm asking questions. Connor's just eating damage
I mean, if
right here.
Connor eats 7 here, then he refreshes. That'll be enough to kill him, right? So, kind of.
I wonder what's going through Connor's head right now. I wonder how much he's panicking. I would be panicking right now.
And Maverick, yeah.
Goodbye, yo.
Crash. For 2.
Oh no, Connor! Connor just needed one cancel.
no.
Don't I like
Easiest
this
game, dude.
I
Oh,
like
look, it's
this,
lethal.
Connor.
This is lethal.
It is lethal.
It's actually exactly lethal, but I don't think that's what he wanted. Connor doesn't have a lot of cards left in deck, right?
Yeah, I think he just wanted to swing for 2 because I think he's gonna end up drawing his last card. Ooh, he drops the clock kick up front. Interesting.
Yep.
Oh, last card cancel. What a bully.
So, if I'm not mistaken, though, Michael's hand is legitimately double anti-damage.
Is
I
really
could
what
be
you
wrong.
saw?
But, like, I thought I caught some... Oh, wait.
Oh
guess
no,
it's not
it can't,
anti-damage.
there's no way it's anti-damage. If he's gonna 3-cost one of these,
Wait, why did he 3-cost this? Wait, what's going on?
I think he must have only saw like the 1-0 counters in his hand and thought it was the anti-damage because I think it's the same character on both cards, right?
No, because the anti-damage is, like, Leafa on it, right? Or...
No,
The
it's
anti-damage is also Yuna.
Oh, it is Yuna. Yeah.
It's 7.
Yeah, no, I thought I saw that white. I don't know. I guess I could be wrong.
7. Way too many. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 in there.
Wait, did he say... How many climax did he say he was out?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
For Sunshine to kill him.
But here's the thing, though. Is, like, how does Connor get extra damage? He has to find a climax, right?
That, and he also has to find a Yo.
Or a Yo,
That is
yeah.
the climax, but unfortunately, that was
There-
the refresh.
yeah. One of the Yos went back in the deck, so if he top decks a drop searcher or something, he could probably get it. How many
Top deck? No, wait, he grabbed a drop searcher last turn, right?
did he? I wasn't paying enough attention.
Yeah, he did, because he used his Rico, and he top checked a 0,
And got a drop.
so he grabbed a drop search.
So yeah, he has
So now
access
he can
to
drop
his-
search.
Yeah, he could drop search for it now. He could also get Yoshiko if you think that would be better than Masashi. Oh, he already had one in hand apparently.
Oh, yeah, that's like
Yeah.
GG, right? That's like too much damage.
Should be. I mean, I'd like drop search for the Yo level 3 and overplay another card just to be safe. Because you could play over Kanan with a drop searcher, search out Yo, shuffle, top check with Kanan's effect to check a level 3 or whatever. If not, you can move it, then Rico effect to at least guarantee the burn, right? Yes, Jason, he did 3-cost the counter. How else does the SAO deck win? The SAO deck is built around this counter, so it must always 3-cost it.
This is like pretty. I legitimately think he did it because he is literally out like 8, or he's out 7. He's out 7 with like this fat deck, and he just wants to absorb soul.
Even then, that doesn't make sense, though.
It's even then, it's like this. That's so terrible. Like, what does he do?
Counter's
Right?
actually a hindrance to him because, like, it allows
As in decide.
like
Yeah.
modulate. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does have the drop search in his hand. I don't know why he didn't. What? No, don't do this to me, Connor. You're. Oh, that's still. Oh, that doesn't matter
What?
because it's not. There's no yo on the board.
Why would he not play down a yo?
Yeah, I think he messed up his order here. Like I think the play literally is overplay Conan with the drop search, use the drop search effect, search yo, then use Conan's
no.
effect, and then play yo.
Oh no, he's going to attack phase. Oh no, he skipped main phase. He didn't get the yo.
It's okay. He's gonna look at his board and be
Michael's
like, "Oh,
won
where'd
this
my yo
game.
go?"
Michael's won this game. This is so easy now. All he has to do is cancel this. He has to eat the Musashi, right?
Yeah, eat the
And then
Musashi and
cancel.
double cancel somehow with this one climax card deck. Easy.
Well, he only has to cancel once.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as he doesn't cancel the Musashi, it's easy.
Yeah.
The clock play was to get the bouncer. We'll start with the Musashi into your Lisbeth.
Right, so this will be for 3.
If he eats his
Cancel.
3.
Or no, eat the 3. Yes.
He did eat the 3.
Wait a second, that's terrible.
Yeah. Wait. What? No. It's too late, guys. I don't know what's going on. So he has to double cancel here now, right? Oh, I got a memory.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate there.
Oh no! We're gonna have to watch
Listen.
3 games for Connor to lose at 2:47 a.m.
God damn it.
Oh my god!
It's okay, Fate. He would have canceled with twice with the one climax. I know he would have done it. But Connor was clearly cheating.
I don't know why you would. If you have an anti-damage in hand, which I think he did, he plays 3. He plays like such a heavy number. Like, why would you pay 3 on this like Yuna?
I mean, the only reason that I think that play would make the most sense would be he didn't have an anti-damage counter, but I
think he had anti-damage counter. I could be wrong, but I think he did.
You might be right because he does play 3 in his list, but we're not. We don't have access to the hand all the time, so.
Yeah.
Either that or it takes up all your stock. I was mainly just concerned with playing around like the counter the whole time, which is why I like sided the clean cuts. I didn't want you getting countered by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for this next game, like, what like changes do you think Michael needs to make to make the comeback win? Oh, let me
I
update
think
the
he
wins
needs
here.
to like. I feel like his deck wasn't getting compressed, right? Like
It's
like he.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, like unless he's slamming Gold Bar, like he could get compressed on like deck state, but like he doesn't build stock because he pays like 1, he taps the Silica, then he would like slam a Climax, use the Amagi, and then during his attacks he'd also pay for the Yuki. He was using like 2 to 3 stock per turn, and I was noticing like he's getting a stock crunch. I don't know if that's the way the deck naturally plays, or if like
yeah, I'm not sure here. I feel like he should have had a lot of hand and didn't need to feel like he needed to Amagi every turn and like use all this stock to salvage and stuff without like doing some cute stuff like looping the counter and the vanilla is like a really sweet play this deck can make, right?
Yeah, but I still think like if you want to mill your deck, you use the Amagi. But if you don't need to use your mill your deck, you just use the Silica. When you're doing both in the same turn and you're winning board, it starts to get like kind of suspect, right?
Yeah.
The other issues he ran into also was like he used the Magi almost like immediately after a refresh for seemingly no reason other than to like what seems to be like his grave so he can sack a standby.
Mm-hmm. Maybe at that moment he felt like he needed to sack a standby to get back in the game. Was that after like Connor triple canceled? I don't remember
think that was
for
on
that.
the turn that canceled.
Connor mentioned something about like something, and he said, I don't know how much Kit can hear me. However, because I also have this chat turned down a little bit, I could not hear what Connor said.
Oh, maybe it was. I hope Kit updated the wins because I always do it very slowly, but it's okay. I updated the wins.
It might. I have to draw a runner to get around.
Yeah, you would. Yep. It's 4.
Ooh, that opening for Connor not looking too hot.
There's only a level 1 you can
Already
play,
ditching 2 climaxes.
all the others.
That's the flex when you start canceling after that. What?
True. I did see a level 1 die in his hand, but I didn't make out anything else. Alright, this is a gentleman's match, Yo Fuzzy. Everyone gets the information everywhere.
This is what Connor gets for calling them comebacks. But the problem is he currently is 1-0. So, and I kind of almost don't want to see Connor lose this at this point. Because we would be here till 5 a.m.
Oh no, please. Alright, so this is a really solid opening. So if Connor needs to find the climax or more pieces for his level 1 game, or even another 0 to play, being able to fill Conan out, because he plays 4 at 0, he's able to just do whatever he wants and throw it up in the front row. Oh my god, oh, for a second I was like, wait, there's no way this lives, right?
Is it only 1,000?
It's 1,500 power, but what's it called? The Amagi's 500 power. Too many games recently today where the only thing on the board was Amagi.
Oh,
Ooh, out 3 climaxes already.
For 2.
this is the game where we need to see the level lock, right? Like next turn, he killed whatever the 1 card is that Connor puts down, and then Eagle Screech him the next turn.
Alright, so Connor moves it to the bottom. Looks like it wasn't, most likely wasn't a 0, because I'm not sure if he has a 0 in hand right now, or we're going to see a pass turn maybe.
Okay, so small rant, because I was just playing JoJo.
Yes.
Why is this Kirito 2k power gains 1,500, but my JoJo one is 1,500 and like needs to not be canceled?
I don't know. I don't think they made... I think ever since they printed this Credo, like they like nerfed this effect basically.
And now you usually have to pass a top check. No, because all the ones you have to pass a top check, you get like plus a level.
Like the Rem gets a level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But usually you're right. It is like a 3K. It is like a 3K that can't slide or something, right? Which is like not as big.
Yeah.
Are there any 2-2s in your waiting group?
Not yet.
I mean, I don't even think the effect has been getting nerfed that much recently.
Hmm.
Just because most recent one that comes to my mind, like outside of something Cat mentioned with the puck, was the clean cut in Revy is actually pretty absurd.
There's also the clean cut in the new.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the new puck one. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That is the cool second ReZero clean cut. I'm very glad that ReZero keeps getting the same profiles. Man, this is like so good for Connor though that this like SAO list actually struggles to answer a 2K at level 0. Like this runner, right? Because like it plays, I guess it plays 7 answers, which isn't too bad.
Well, technically it plays.
It plays a lot actually.
Plays
right?
technically 10 because if he also gets the onstage silica in the back row,
Yeah, you're right.
or whatever, it can count as an answer.
But the problem is he has to field 3 of them, right? Like actually the drop searcher is better. They can drop search like another answer.
Yeah.
Oh. He just went for a single attack, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
For 3.
Oh, that soul trigger is very unfortunate.
Even though like Connor's eating this,
I don't think
I don't know if
matters
his
things.
hand's even like ready for level 1, right? Because we saw him discard 3 climaxes earlier. He canceled 1 as well. And also like the value pluses off of the dialable and combo is so like RNG based that like
Hit and miss,
yeah.
yeah.
He has a level die here, unfortunately.
I mean, Diaz only has like value like this turn, right? Like it's not gonna have super value any other point of the game.
Pretty much, yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
it might have value an extra turn.
Yeah, but you don't feel bad about leveling it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. Well, normally you try to level zeros in Sunshine. That could be a burn
You
one.
are correct, but he plays very few of those.
You're right.
See, I told you he was ready. He was ready.
And I actually think like the con on zeros hold a lot more value than Dias do as the game goes on. So he doesn't want to be leveling that one, I don't think.
Yeah. I'm interested here to see if he's going to be able to like brainstorm this turn. Is he going to brainstorm? Double brainstorm. Woo.
Cool.
Yeah, because I think he's out. He's out like 4 now, right? Because most likely he has a climax in hand for the Dia then.
Yeah. I think he has to if he's going with this line. Yeah, whiffs. So I think he's just gonna throw down the pants and get rolling.
Yeah. What's nice about the Dia combos in situations like this, at least Dia's effect makes you mill extra cards. So you can kind of dig through your deck a little bit to maybe get to a better deck state or get to the second deck sooner.
I think it's also about to see it like actually pop off where he only got one reverse. But he's
Yeah.
gonna go +2 hand here.
And discard 2 at end of turn.
Oh, he
Double
whiffed it.
zero.
He lost it. He lost a climax.
Unfortunate.
This card sucks. Dude, combo is unplayable.
I remember.
I have to actually agree with this combo's not showing off its alleged strength here.
I think one of the strengths to that combo is that when you play a deck that has like early outs at level 2 and that's your main game plan. Because when I played this deck, I played it with the main game plan being a Hanamaru early play, and it worked very well in that sense. Because it gave you the extra deck speed that you wanted, and you didn't have to like slam 3 rubies and give up board still. But unfortunately, in this case, like Connor isn't really able to pop off and like get the good nut with Dia.
Despite horribly gimping his like level 0 game in order to do so.
Yeah, if
It
you
still
think
wasn't
about it
enough.
too,
What
like,
if you go 10 zeros?
yeah, it was like he was already out 4 or 5 zeros, right? And so
He
and,
was out a lot of zeros.
4 climaxes.
And a lot of climaxes. Didn't matter.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a low roll there. You would have at least seen the +1, I feel like.
Somebody mentioned Kimono. That's where I have experience with it. The only cool thing about the Kimono is you can grab the 2/1 green event, which is like the strongest card in the set.
Yeah, which is also now banned, so. Well, technically,
it's
no. Alpaca's
Not banned, you just don't play. Yeah, Alpaca's banned. So that's why that's played there. Like, why that can be played there. And, like, you still don't even play it in that set.
Interesting field from the SAO player here.
Oh, he can
Wow.
pay 2 mil 8.
Will he pay 2 mil 8?
Yeah,
This-
he is.
Oh, no. Holy crap.
Oh,
These decks are.
Ooh.
Both players seem to be absolutely crippled. However, Connor got to plus on board somehow.
Oh,
Adding-
wow.
so,
I'm
like,
surprised he had to still go. Dude, you have 3 Amagis on board. You can side attack that 0, so you at least have 2. Dude, that's going to be a really big
I feel like you're supposed
counter.
to have the counter unless
Yeah.
you already have it in hand.
Technically, looking at board right now, it was a 4K counter. But, yeah,
Well, you could still have a counter in hand. You don't know that.
true. Yeah, I mean, like, this board state just looks like, seems, oh, he's crashing it too. What?
Oh, he realized
okay.
he realized he can side here.
Outside. For 2.
Yeah, so, I mean, this board state just, like, reveals that, like, Michael's hand is just complete garbage, right? Because,
Absolute
Yeah.
garbage. Why did he do the side first and not the crash first? Because once again, it's like, aren't you trying to like cheese standbys?
true.
I mean, I know we've seen this
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
actually trigger 0 standbys in these 2 games, but no, he triggered a standby for lethal against Connor, but then Connor canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, attack order is a little bit wonky, but yeah, he hasn't been punished for it yet. He did have an open slot in the back row as well, so yeah.
Probably pretty necessary. My hand size is suffering as usual.
Connor's just probably going to try to mill out here.
He says there are 6 climaxes in waiting room, so he has if he just why do you clock draw? If he could have brainstormed, he would have just attacked 3 times and then
Well, I think
decked out.
well, it depends on if he still needs combo pieces. Because if he clock draws the Yo here, it's fine because he's also able to guarantee the Yo is going to be going into his next refresh.
Ooh,
He hit 2 only because he clocked. Remember it here, kids. Clock draw brainstorm always pays out. Like if you don't do the Weiss gods will punish you and you will double trigger.
Dean, why?
It's literally what we just saw happen. He didn't like hit 2 on brainstorm and like it was literally like clock draw and then like the bottom 2 of the brainstorm, right?
Yeah.
He had to clock draw and then brainstorm, or else the Weiss gods would not have been appeased. And they would have punished him for it. Look, I'm just trying to tell you how the game works, Nico. It's not my fault. You don't like listen to the doctrine. Sometimes you think you can stop clocking.
You're right. That's not the way this game's played. My apologies.
All right, so we got the 2-1 and the Mari, both really strong picks to pick up off that brainstorm.
Yeah.
Like
So perhaps he already has the Chica, so next turn he's just gonna drop it, and it's gonna be.
The Mari can challenge the Silica, right? Because it swings in at like.
No, it can't. Oh wait, 7-5. No, it's only goes in for 7K with a full board.
It
7-5 with the
power.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely with Michael's hand. Definitely, it's worth challenging that card, right?
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I was just debating on attack order now.
I am 500, but I can also pump this by 3K.
Oh no, Connor's realizing he may have to crash into the Samagi.
Oh wait, he hasn't gone to attacks. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I would have been fine with crashing it there if he's gonna waste the counter, because then it makes sure my Mari overs the Silica, right?
I think it's more of like he wants to kill Michael's cards because he doesn't respect Michael's hand at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Like, there's no like quote downside to this play because if he's gonna use a counter, he's gonna use it on the Silica anyway.
Yeah. I mean, either way, he's gonna use it. If he's gonna have the counter, the Silica lives, right? So I don't think the order matters.
Yeah. I still think this is just better though because there's no like random crap that can happen.
Oh yeah.
Well, the reason the order matters,
climax or double counter.
Yeah,
out.
if he has like counter out or something.
He only runs 3. I saw 2 of them like not in his hand already, I believe. So, but yeah, this is absolutely the safest play.
Like we said, I don't think there's any real downside to this because he doesn't have like supports or out anything, so this is totally fine.
Yeah, I cancel that.
Okay, so we will frontal into the Silica. 7-5 to your 7-5.
Yep, match.
This is for 2.
Cancel.
Oh, the SAO players cancel.
When I'm reversed, reveal the top is not level 2 or higher.
Oh no! But is that was that a gate or was that a?
It was a gate.
Oh, that's a plus anyway.
Yeah.
Might be debating on not attacking here.
Yeah, it probably depends on what's in his way, or if there's even any value pluses. Maybe he values the cancel. Nope, looks like he's just gonna swing in here.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Just because like
the damage spread is like pretty bad right now.
If you think your opponent's hand is pretty booty cheap, why wouldn't you just kill his attackers?
Looks like he has 2 Yos in waiting room already, so he's pretty set. What do? You just grab the Conan off of this or the Ruby?
He just said, "I don't think I grab anything."
You might already be at 7 hand, right?
Yeah, I mean that would be the only reason, right? And his hand must be like absolutely perfect.
Someone's saying you should have grabbed the Dia. That's the healer, right?
No, it's a top check, add to hand, ditch, and it's the Ricky draw one.
Wait, no, there's a level 3 Dia.
There is
Wait,
a
no,
level 3 die. That's a healer too. But the one in waiting room, I believe, was the level 0. You can just like use it as plays if you reveal like the 1-0 die. Eh. I'm not sure if looping the 1-0 combo even matters at this point, but I guess that's like always a play you could look at.
This like SAO list shouldn't feel like it shouldn't. Like, it feels like it shouldn't be as far ahead as it is.
Yeah, this game has been really, really weird. And like the board states for SAO have just seemed so garbage, right? Especially
Yeah, like
last turn. So the
like
state
even
that's
this
in-
turn, like look at this. This is like after the double Amagi, you have like a 500 of power attacker in the front, and you're about to have. He's gonna slam a gold bar. He's gonna have to pay one deck.
That it is.
Is he gonna have Magi here?
He is.
Oh, he can't.
He can though. He can enter next turn with like 4 stock.
I'm lucky.
We didn't see Namagi. That's pretty good.
living the
But he
dream.
attacked. He attacked with the Silica first again, which I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're wanting to attack with the level 0 first, though. Just so if you do have standby, you want to be able to put better targets in that spot.
I mean, he did leave the back row open, which is like pretty relevant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's like something about like putting a 2/2 down and
Oh yeah, he's
putting it
still
in
in
the,
level 1. Yeah, I mean, getting the
Yeah.
2-2 out and dropping it in the back row probably is like fine anyway, because everything's supposed to live on the board, right? So they have everything there absorbs damage for you.
Yuki effect.
actually, never mind. I'm actually saying like really bad plays. You would not want to stand by a 2/2 into the front row right now because of the matchup, right?
Connor's
Yeah.
already telegraphed he's ready to drop the early plays. There's no reason.
All
to
right,
do
so yeah,
it.
this is gonna mill 3 cards out of his deck. So yeah, pull 2 out and then trigger 1, so he'll be left with 1 card in his deck. Nice.
There's a standby in there, I think. So he either gets a cancel or he gets a card. Either one seems fine right now.
And
Yeah.
trigger.
Oh no, it's a gold bar.
Oh,
Shit. I want to stop.
You have to just not take the blind stock, right?
Yeah, that feels so bad in the state, but you probably do, right?
no, there's no way you take it.
Oh,
There is no.
Oh,
world
he
I
took
think.
it. So he refreshes
Wait,
with
what?
6 here, right?
Is it 6 or is it?
Reset for 6.
It's
Yeah,
6.
he just
Okay,
said
so
6,
never mind.
yeah.
I didn't. There was not a standby in there. I cannot see cards. It could be the time.
Yeah. Like I'm still on one.
Any reason why he would opt to take the blind stock there?
Well,
Well, because like his deck runs very low on stock, right?
yeah, at least the way he's playing, and then on top of that, he's still like almost a whole level ahead in damage, right? So like he needs to have the stock next turn for when he gets into level 2 and to be able to play his early plays, right?
Already technically have the stock to be able to play like 2 of them down and still have stock left over. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this.
Yeah, I don't think like in that position I would take the blind stock as well, but just trying to think what kind of lines of plays he's looking for.
I don't know. Is the one like is the one climax in deck really that valuable? Isn't that like a question that like sometimes comes up?
I mean, I suppose. I guess it depends on whether he can like go through his deck like quick.
Mhm.
Problem is like you have a Yuki and Clock. You have a Yuki and well, I guess he didn't know he was gonna read Yuki there, but just don't. I don't know. I just don't think that's probably like the correct line of play there most of the time.
It's
No,
fine.
I think it was like fine. I don't think like you need to get through the deck that fast just because you have one less climax.
Having access to the gold bar though does like give you opportunities to actually manipulate your deck a lot more with SAO, right? Because his deck list basically requires a climax to do any heavy manipulation.
Oh, he hits a climax here, unfortunately.
I think I like this take drop search effect.
All right, let's see the
This is
play.
broken.
You
Brainstorm.
overplay the Conan. Oh wait, he's gonna brainstorm. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the brainstorm was there because it was in the front row. Ooh, plus
Look at that
3.
hand.
Value.
The power of sack. I like it. Is he out all his climax yet?
He could have triple triggered. That would have been truly awful. Now he can actually just Oz's his deck away.
Yeah.
And he's basically playing Fate.
Is that a 9-card deck?
To be a little over 9. I think that's like 10 or 11.
Yeah, it seems like some good choices there. 2-1 counter, healer Dia, and 1-0 Ruby. Burn through the deck here. Oh, looks like he's grabbing a 1-0 Dia. Does he have? He doesn't have. Wait, does he have the climax in hand? I haven't been keeping
Seems
track.
he does.
He's gonna grab.
I mean, he
Dia.
must.
If he does, he's gonna slam it down to maybe mill an extra 2 cards here.
Yeah. So with this would be 5-card mill, leaving with 4. If he has, so he's gonna opt for the Ruby here.
Drop searcher, even though that's checked out.
Oh, I'm surprised he dropped the drop searcher. How many drop searchers does he run? Is it only run 1?
Yes.
Oh,
He
man.
said dropping the drop searcher was a bad idea. So, maybe it was just like the lowest value card in his hand currently.
I mean, that card turns any card you want, like in your hand, into whatever card you need immediately, which is like,
Yeah, but still,
with his
like,
list. His list is just so like RNG based on the pluses.
But look at his stock right now
Yeah.
and think about like what he would be able to do with that drop searcher. He literally couldn't put down 2 level 3s next turn if he uses it.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty bad to put it on the board.
Neither of them get big enough of a counter, I don't believe. And we'll play our climax.
We see the climax.
Alright. No idea.
Will we see this card plus him now that he has a like 9-card hand?
He will now.
Or will
plus
it still
2,
just mill 2 zeros?
guaranteed. Burn 3. Oh boy. Do we see a cancel on 3? Because nope.
We see Connor being rewarded after
He's gonna be level 3 this turn.
forever for his cool 0 lineup.
The attack will be for 4.
Okay, maybe he needs to get through the deck, Nico.
Pick up 7 damage.
Maybe that one climax matters a lot.
Oh, well, frontal attack.
Nah, it's okay, man. He doesn't need it.
We'll give it the 2 soul swing next. We'll try our so we'll frontal attack into the silica assist for 2.
That Yo stuck 7 damage by itself.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. That was Sin on numbers on on an early play. Cool card, Bushiroad.
All right, he gates the or door or whatever back the Yo.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cancels that one.
+1. Ooh.
And then this one will be for 3 frontal.
Musashi, that's a pretty good pickup.
Oh, Nico, your mic got low all of a sudden.
Oh, apologies.
Poor South player just ate 10 damage. That's like a level 1/2.
No, just went from what 1-4 to
1-4. 1-4 to 3-0.
lost his entire board in the process.
So what does the South player do now to get back into this? I mean, I think that your deck still has cancels in it, right? So like, I think you field the shittiest attackers you have, and just attack 3 times, and like hope to God you can sack this like Sunshine player that's like destroying you right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, he only he canceled once last turn.
Yeah,
Or
he
this-
canceled once.
Yeah, your deck's probably in a really good state now, so you can try to cheese out another turn that way.
Oh no, he clocked her. His deck is no longer in a good state because there are 2 climaxes in his hand. 3 actually, because we know there's a gold bar there.
I mean, you can hold board against a Sunshine player. This isn't a bad clock draw since it's the vanilla, right?
Yeah, as long as he holds board right. He'll
The
be
problem
able.
is, how does he hold board effectively?
It doesn't matter. He's healing at the stock now.
Ah, okay.
Which is really weird. Why do you even like do it in that order, right?
Mm-hmm.
And give a 3/2 counter.
I'm also a bit curious. Did he ditch the 3/2 Asana for this effect?
He did because he's gonna slam a standby.
But,
Because his clocker, Nico, his clocker was 2 climaxes.
well, I mean, like, so I guess my thought there is like the 3/2 Asana rips out a card out of his deck, right? So
He doesn't have.
Well, he
yellow.
can never hard play it. I don't think in this list.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He plays 1, 2. He plays 2,
5 yellow.
5 yellow. Yeah.
Standby. Marky.
You are correct, sir.
Interesting. He's leaving him with the Yo level 3 on board.
Wait, why is he emogging? Wait, what's going on? Oh no.
Curious as to why he's just only trying to contest the
Once. Or
Oh no.
what do you 2/5?
So yeah, unfortunately here, like, it was the first attack he attacked, but like in situations like this is like one of the reasons you want to crash your level 0 first if you're playing standby, or like the lane that you're going to crash no matter what. Just so like if you sack standby on second or third attack, you can overplay that lane with like a bigger.
Well, there's also
Character.
like why did he use the Amagi again? Because like now he's at risk of triggering multiple climaxes. Like the clock draw, I don't know what he was looking for there, and then the Amagi at the same time. Like what was he like looking for? Like that he would ruin this like. He would throw away the compression he gained by eating like complete garbage last turn, right?
Mhm.
Because like you do have like climax, like you have a fixed number of cards in like a single deck, and if you eat garbage one turn, chances are you like the rubber band mechanic in this game will bring you back in.
Mhm.
But when you start milling your deck after that, it's like every
Why
card
not?
you remove makes like
You already had like the perfect standby target in waiting room, right? So yeah. Connor does eat that damage though.
Yep.
So
Crash. For 1.
1 sticks.
And crash. For 1.
1 sticks, yeah.
Connor ate all of that.
Cool.
are we gonna see hand encore on the 1/1 and then double anti damage?
So he probably put the Liz in that lane because Connor does have the 2/1 Ruby counter, right? And maybe he's trying to threaten that he has anti damage in hand, the 2/3 event.
Hmm.
That would make the most sense because I don't think he was going to get over that Yo, right? Full board is like 13,000 power with
Well, he might have been able to kill the Yo.
he has a 2/1 Ruby counter in hand.
Oh, okay. Makes
Yeah,
more sense.
and we know his deck state is like in a position that's not horrible.
Yeah,
hopefully.
so they getting milled would be pretty bad, right?
So now, what do you think the line is going to be for Connor? Does he just opt to kill this man this turn, or do you think he's supposed to technically like hold out one more turn?
1, 2, 3.
Well, Connor's at 3-4 now, right?
Yeah.
So I think if he gives Michael another turn, it might not work out for him. Maybe if he like drops multiple.
Not too either. so he could
Yeah.
go down 3-2 possibly.
I mean, yeah. Like once again, like this list is like playing the dia combo doesn't let you have very great hand fixing. You know. So I feel like his hand isn't like the most perfect position, but you know he's gonna prove me wrong here with this heal one, then blind stock one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I wonder if he has a Ruby in hand. Then he can just slam the or not Ruby, Yohane, and then climax
He
combo
does.
for a heal. But I'm wondering if he has the climax or not.
Yeah, that would be pretty hype actually.
All right, top check to see here. Do we have a level 3 or not? This is pretty cute. If you top check a level 3, you can get the die back. That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Play over Con. With Con.
Yep.
Effect on death. Scrap. Bump up.
Oh no, he's
Alright.
digging really hard. This is gonna be really unfortunate when he whiffs.
So we will rest.
Wait, what? What?
Oh,
Why
because
did-
he's
why didn't
digging
he
for
s-
a 3.
No, why didn't
That's
he
what
scry again? He by playing over the Kanan, you're allowed to sack that Kanan to summon the Kanan back.
No. I think you need another con on. I think
No,
need
you
3.
don't, because they see each other on board at the same time with how the game mechanics work. Both cards are occupied the same space at the same time, so they see each other.
No,
reason
no. You need 3 to do it.
Hit the 1.
You can't do it with 2, I don't think.
You can do it to 2. I've done it to 2 before. I'm pretty sure.
I believe.
I think you need the 3. You need 3 for 5 scries.
We're not looking for 5 scries. We're just looking for an extra scry here. He could have moved the climax to the bottom.
We're hoping we could also play another level 3 this turn, but because he used that
Plays down another Dia. Opts to heal down to 3-2, as opposed to trying to kill.
Oh
the man.
no.
How big's the Lisbeth? She's sitting at like
It's 10-5 plus 2, so 12-5.
12.5. Okay. Attack phase.
Mhm.
We'll frontal with Chica first.
Yep.
13.5 for 2.
2.
He's debating it.
Yep. Anti-damage.
Sure.
Yep, he just anti-damages that.
And then we'll reverse your
Surrender Nico.
second attack, we will frontal into your 1/1. Effect, reveal top, deal 3.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Always reveal it.
This is 7 damage. This is lethal. Oh, no, it's not.
The attack is also for 3, which I assume you're gonna.
It's alright. This is for 3 still.
Oh, heats it.
Next attack, trigger for 3, refresh, dead.
I don't think so. I think
It's possible lethal here.
for 3.
Or even trigger for 4, I
It
guess.
is not lethal.
This is so unfortunate
The
that
problem.
Connor lost.
Yeah, no. So, if did he cancel that swing?
Yeah, let's.
No, he's in the middle of
Okay.
gate. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Connor doesn't have the mill counter here, he takes the mill counter, right?
He already has it. We know he's been holding on to it unless he ditched it and we didn't see.
Okay. So he drops or he grabs a Dia.
And then Musashi.
Oh no, this is really unfortunate. So SAO needs to have a healer here, or else they just straight up lose.
No,
the
it's
game.
fine. He has vanilla and clock.
No. I'm saying he needs to have a healer here because the counter mills him down, and like he's at 3-6. So, like if he just swings once, the counter's going to kill him.
All right, boys.
Well, no, because he grabbed a healer last turn.
I only play.
Off of the.
I'll encore this.
Sure.
Oh no! Wait, what?
What? He only gets
No.
2 attacks this turn. What's happening here?
He gets 0
What?
attacks this turn.
Oh yeah,
has
he
3
gets 0. You're right.
The game is over.
Wait, what
Yeah, the game's
happens
over.
if Connor? What happens if Connor just forgets that he has cards in his hand?
What's happening?
You're right.
Don't-
He's just,
RNG.
Three
what?
side attacks. Let's go, boys.
what?
All right, this should be game here immediately.
Bigger slightly. One, four.
All right, yeah, Connor picks up and
Yeah.
reveals that I can pay one, win the game.
That's game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Unfortunate.
And yeah, that's game.
Man, I was hoping to see Michael with the salad list like do a lot more spicy stuff going on,
Well, in my hand then.
but it just seems like he floundered like both games basically, right?
Yeah, I don't think he was actually able to heal a single time using
The counter or anything. I thought like game one, it looked like he almost set up like started to like basically be looping some stuff with the thing, but then it just
But he never did loop it at
Yeah.
any point. He never played the counter.
one of the issues was
Like, I
game
was very
one.
confused.
Game one, I think he was holding the counter to save the level 0 Credo, and he wasn't expecting a side attack on the 0 or something, and just forgot that Credo was a level 0. So that first one just got wasted, I feel like.
Yes.
And instead of just using the counter on a level 1 that was already going to win the board, it was like too big of a greedy play. But yeah. I guess
I mean, that's fine. Discard a card heal is pretty powerful.
you want to hop in there and talk to them a bit, Dean, before we go?
I am so tired, I'm not going to lie.
All right.
I don't know what I'm
I'll
supposed to
jump
ask.
in.
We can talk to him a little bit.
All right, you guys can jump in. I'll change the volume here on them.
Right. Yeah, you don't wanna like start discarding a whole bunch because then I know to slam.
Make
line
sure to
push.
mute Discord.
Yeah.
Because like as a player, like it's probably not everyone, but like as a player, I have a tendency to try to like discard climaxes that I don't need to play and just try to keep my attacks. Especially because I usually play decks that win board. I usually just try to like direct for 2 a bunch and discard all my climaxes. So I might not have had a like good enough reason for me to push you unless you started telegraphing it.
All right, congratulations, Connor, on your
Thank you.
2-0.
Thank you.
Michael, you let me down, dude. I had you winning this. I looked at your list and I was like, he's gonna make some sicko plays, and then like, it just seems like you ate shit both games.
I honestly was really scared of this deck coming into this game. Like the heal counter scares me just because of how like resource positive it is.
Yeah. Like you can clock the vanilla pretty freely.
Right. And if you take it as damage, which like I hit it into your damage a couple times, it's just like really scary because it's like if he has the counter, I just like gave him a stock and he effectively canceled my attack.
Yep.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, there was some
Yeah.
interesting moments there. Like the first game, I thought you had the vanilla and clock, and you did the pay one salvage effect, and I was like, oh, he's gonna start looping with the counter here, which will be really sick. And then you salvaged the vanilla, and we're like, oh shit, he salvaged the vanilla, which means he must have like at least like he has the counter in hand then for sure.
I had 2 counters in hands.
Yeah, so we were like, he either has 1 to 2 counters in hand, and he's just gonna start looping stuff like every turn. This is gonna be sick. And then like, it didn't happen. And we were like really sad.
Yeah, he wanted to save the counter. He wanted to save the counter for the clean
Credo,
cut.
right?
I
Yeah, we were
assume,
like,
for,
that's such a
to
greedy
get good
play.
value out of it because he only had
Yeah.
one to heal.
It was a blind stock early. I was like, what are the odds? Like, how greedy can I be?
Right.
Yeah. I tried to do a greedy play once against Connor in top 8, and it cost me, so I'm never doing greedy plays against Connor again.
It's okay. I tried to do a greedy play against you in top 8, and it cost me. So
Yeah.
we're even.
Oh man, we gotta meet again in top 8 then. See
Oh,
who's
boy.
the true victor. But Connor, for you, how do you feel about the Dia? We were talking a lot about how, like, well, you definitely low rolled the low end of Dia.
I
this
low rolled
game.
the hell out of it. But like, it was like I was saying, when I was at locals playing this, I had a game where I hit like the nut off of it, and that was all my luck on it. So
Yeah.
I just low rolled. It's nice to know that in a deck like this, I can low roll into Oblivion with Dia, and Yo can just burn 3s and save me if it needs to. But I don't know. It's not too reassuring in Dia. I think she's fine. Like I said, it's like a 90% that I hit. I low rolled. It happens.
Yeah, I think Dia is like a pretty okay card. It was just one of the things that we were talking about, or at least I was bringing up, was like, yeah, Dia can like high roll you into really good positions, but then Dia also just so you get these really weird low rolls like this, and then even if you do high roll a bit and get pluses, sometimes the pluses you get aren't very good quality pluses, you know?
Well, so the way that I look at it is that the quality of the pluses is pretty much always higher than Ruby, because most of the zeros that you can add off Ruby don't do a whole lot to progress your game plan anyway. So I basically am Ruby, but get to look at 2 cards, right? Because if I'm 90% to add at least 1, then I'm basically Ruby that gets to pick from top 2 instead of just looking at top 1.
Yeah.
And I do feel that like the rest of the deck with the early play strategy is still, it's strong enough to pull through when I low roll, and when I high roll it just sort of is a win more sort of thing, which I think is fine in this deck. I don't think it would be fine in all decks, but.
All right. You guys have any other questions, Dean or Nico? Both of you are muted if you're not, if anything.
No, it's really late.
It is really
Congratulations,
late.
Connor. Thank you for going. Thank you for. Game 3 was going to be so painful. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I know,
That's really
what the fuck. This is probably a pretty terrible time slot for you guys.
Oh man. But besides that, I guess we'll start with you, Michael. You got any shout outs or anything you want before you go?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Wait, I do want to ask one thing to Michael quickly. Michael, did you had a healer in hand at 3-6, right?
No, I didn't. I had 2 climaxes.
Oh. Wait, also, the turn before, when you clock drew, did you clock draw 2 climaxes?
Yes.
Told you guys.
Dean.
Dean knew.
Literally the second.
Like, what do I
okay,
do?
so-
I can't encore.
Yeah, so what happened was, I don't know. Personally, like when you eat, like when you went from like 1-4 to 3-0.
1-3 to 3-0, I think.
I think it was.
But yeah.
Yeah, you ate like 10 plus damage. It was disgusting.
No, yeah, he went from 1-4 to 3-0 in that one turn.
Yeah, you need like I felt like clock drawing was like super detrimental at that point because like your deck has like a finite amount of damage and cancels in it, and now it's like skewed in the opposite direction where like it's probably more cancels than damage. And I don't know, like removing cards at that point just is like kind of spooky to me. I feel like maybe like crash instead and then go from there.
I think I couldn't field a board. I was like really bad situation from level 1 where I fielded like 3 Amagis because I just didn't have anything to play. And
Yeah, we
climax.
saw that. That was pretty rough.
I was like, oh man, like I should set up for my next turn, but not the level 3 game because I was like, there's clearly no way, right? I'll set up for my level 2 game instead. But yeah, it was pretty rough. I couldn't like get rid of all the climaxes.
Yeah, after that Amagi 10, we were like, this telegraphs a lot about what's going on in Michael's hand right now. Oh man. All right, I think if that's it, then Connor, any last minute shout outs before we go?
Just again to everyone that's organizing all this and all the streamers, Nova TCG for sponsoring the event, and just shout out to my locals, Card Addicts. We're on TCG Player. Just really grateful for them being such like, they've really supported the game despite how small the following for it is, and how risky like buying deep into something like deep for a small store, right? That something as small as that's a little risky. So just huge shout out to them for actually giving us a place to play.
Awesome. I guess with that, guys, we'll see you. I think is tomorrow the last stream match. Clinton or not Clinton? Ian versus Broderick. The Battle of the Titans.
It might be. There's like 24, 36, like 40-ish hours, just under 40 hours, I think. Maybe like 38 hours left in the week for the games.
I know Carmen's game isn't being streamed.
Okay.
So those 2 games are the last ones. So we have Roderick versus Ian and Brandon versus Carmen as the last 2 games that need to be played out in round 1.
Yep. So tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time on this channel, we'll have the 2 Titans of Ian versus Broderick. I think Broderick might lose here because he didn't bring Ilya. Let's be real.
Same.
It's okay. He's beaten me with a lot of decks that aren't Ilya.
That's true too. All right. I guess besides that, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us, and thanks to White Shirts Invitationals for doing this and all. And yes, Nova TCG. I think that's everyone that needs to be shouted out.
Yep.
Goodbye, everyone.